Good morning, everyone. So I'm out on my walk, and I wanted to talk a little bit about a subject that is on a lot of people's hearts and minds, and that's health. So as you guys see me out walking is very important. A lot of people say, oh, you have to run, you have to use equipment. No. To maintain
total distance 3 miles.
You don't have to. Most of us, if you can try, it's going to be hard, especially if you don't like walking. But if you can try 30 minutes every day walking, and not walking around your house, just go outside if you can. Now, it depends on where you live. You might not be able to walk for 30 minutes straight. And when I mean walking, now if you don't walk much, a lot of people think walking is this, this pace. You just kind of slowly walk. When I talk about walking, walk 2 to 3 miles per hour, just a fast pace. Now, if you don't walk, depends on your age, depends on your physical health already. Obviously, you can't walk fast. So the goal is to try and walk quickly. And if you can't do it, like maintain it, then slow up a little bit. Slow up like this. And then try and go a little faster. A fast-paced walk. And then if you get tired or sore, just slowly walk again. And just repeat that on bursts. And try and do that for 30 minutes every day. But if you naturally don't get exercise, then probably if you try 15 minutes a day, and then build up to 30 minutes per day. If you live in an area where you don't have sidewalks, maybe you can try walking around in your garden. Like, walking and stopping is not, try and walk for a solid 15 minutes nonstop. And then work your way up to a solid 30 minutes nonstop without stopping. Even if you have to do baby steps to keep moving, do that. Walking, now here's the thing, and the biggest problem, and it goes with health in eating in all areas, is you're not gonna see the results that you want for a long time. Oftentimes it takes 6 months to even notice any difference. And here's the thing. A lot of times when it comes to walking, you're doing it for the inside effects first. Don't worry about your belly. Don't worry about your calves. Don't worry about your arm fat or that kind of stuff. Don't worry about that. You're doing it from the inside out, because walking builds that strength from the inside out, and that's how you get healthy. You want to get healthy from the inside out first. A lot of people want to get, I want my face to shrink, and I want to look sexy, and I want to look good, and my tummy to get flat and all that stuff. A lot of people focus just on that, but really you want the inside healed first, because that's what's going to keep you around. That's what's going to give you the benefits. So my biggest thing is walk. Don't run. Don't use an elliptical, even though ellipticals are great. Walk. Start out with walking, and you can change your life dramatically by walking a minimum of 15 minutes per day, nonstop, and 30 minutes. And then once you've done that, then you can work yourself up to walking, longer as time goes on. It might take you 6 months to 12 months to get to that position, but once you get to that position, then you can go longer and actually see the benefits. So for us, I like to try and do a minimum of 30 minutes, but on average, at least an hour of walking. And doing these videos actually slows me up by a lot. So normally I'm walking 1 mile every 18 minutes, which is slow for me. but holding a camera doing videos kind of slows me up. But it's okay. So yeah, for your health, start with that. The next thing is obviously those tasty cakes, that soda. Even if you think that diet soda is gonna make this big difference, please, my friends, it's just a marketing scheme. You're still getting other kinds of things that are in the ingredients. So you might not be getting that crazy sugar you're thinking you're getting, but they supplement it in other ingredients that are sometimes even worse for you. So my friends, please don't be fooled by the gimmicks. Water is your friend. Water is king. Love water. Now, here's the thing. You do not have to cut out, all your McDonald's. You don't have to cut out all your tasty cakes forever. You don't have to never drink a soda again in your lifetime. You don't have to stop going to your smorgasbords or things you enjoy. It's called pacing yourself. All things in life, and I dare to say all things in life can become bad when there's too much of it. And you might think to yourself, no, there's definitely not too much money. Well, ask most of the NBA players that become broke. Ask a lot of the people that win the lottery that are now have nothing and they owe so much taxes and stuff. Having too much of something changes us for the worst in a lot of different ways, but that's a whole nother subject. So, for example, my wife, when she gets up, she's gonna go out, get her some stuff done, and she's gonna pick up McDonald's for us on the way home, and also because we have a gift card for McDonald's and a gift card for Starbucks. Well, that's definitely not healthy. So I'm gonna have McDonald's and vanilla iced coffee after my walk. You might think to yourself, well, that's just, how? You see, but that coffee is gonna be once or twice a week. I'm gonna walk 5 to 7 times per week. You see what I'm getting at? You can still do and have and eat and drink the things that you like, but you pace yourself. If you love soda, start getting those mini cans. So a lot of those mini cans are like 100 calories per can. Get one of those mini cans, okay? Drink it very slow. So a lot of things with us, when we get candy or something, we like to eat it really quick or like a bunch at a time. It's made to eat and drink slow. If you have a chocolate bar, I have known people that can take a regular Hershey's chocolate bar and make it last a couple months because every day they just take a little piece and eat it. Now, obviously, that's a little extreme unless you're in World War III and times are that tough. But my point is, a little bit can feed that taste bud. If you get a mini can of soda and you slowly drink it over the next hour or over the next 30 minutes, instead of taking big gulps, just sip a little bit, get that flavor. You're gonna actually learn to enjoy these things way more than you ever did before. You're gonna be satisfied, maybe not if you had a full can, but you're still gonna be satisfied. And then if you are using the mini cans of soda, you can have 3 of them a week. 3 mini or 2 bigger cans of soda. And just space them out then. So let's say Monday I'm gonna get my normal size can of soda, and I'm gonna slowly drink it and savor it. And then maybe Friday or Thursday I'm gonna get my second one, and that's it. Keep that. Same with going out to eat. Now, while you're doing that, maintain walking and exercising, and slowly you're going to keep getting better while you're still enjoying your stuff. Same with food. If you really enjoy McDonald's, I love McDonald's. I know it's bad for you. The fries are made with some real bad stuff. The potatoes are sprayed with chemicals that are, well, let's just say probably shouldn't be legal. I'm still going to get fries because they're delicious. But I pace myself. Instead of getting McDonald's 3 times a week, get it once a week, and then the 4 other days, try and eat better, cut out meals, try and do better, and just eat less food. For example, in the morning, instead of eating a real big breakfast, eat light, and medium, or something like that. But the same will go for all things, and that's what you do. It's that simple. And one thing I've learned, you can't just simply focus on cutting out food and not eating as much food or bad stuff. You need to mix it with exercise and trying better eating habits. Now, that's not to say you have to eat salads all the time and be a vegan, and those are roads that other people go. I eat meat, I eat whatever I want. Let's be honest, I still eat whatever I want. I'm down over 10 pounds, and I don't go to a gym. I do work out at home every couple evenings, so I will walk pretty much every day for 30 minutes to an hour plus, sometimes 2 hours, every day. And sometimes at home, I have stuff out back on our deck that I'll use to work out, so just to maintain, some muscle. But I don't go hardcore and that kind of stuff. And again, I love soda. I love junk food. I love snackies. Trust me, if there's anybody in this world that loves that, it's me. Guys, I sit on my butt almost all day for 10 plus hours straight working. I work from home. I'm on my butt, and I'm still maintaining a good weight, even though I sit on my butt, even though I still have McDonald's, and I still go out to eat, and I still get my sodies and my milkshakes and all this stuff, and DoorDash and all this stuff. It's just, I learned to proportion. For example, I will eat very light throughout the morning, the whole day, and then I will eat a bigger meal in the evening, and a lot of times I skip breakfast. That's another big thing, and we're not going to get into it too much. A lot of people say it's a conspiracy theory, but it's actually not. When you actually look into the history of breakfast, farmers at the time needed a way to produce and get rid of their milk because they had over excess of milk, and pig farmers they wanted ways to sell their bacon and sell their pig. So, and also basically the farmers got together, and it helped the layer farmers, the laying chicken farmers. It helped the pig farmers. It helped the dairy farmers by saying breakfast is the number one meal of the day. It is the most important. Look, if you love breakfast, that's great. But most days I skip breakfast, and I'll eat around 11 a.m. and then I'll eat again in the evening with my wife, and that'll be it. That really helps. I do love eggs, bacon, all that good stuff. So sometimes I will have breakfast. I'll have a medium breakfast, maybe a toast for lunch. So I have breakfast, a piece of toast for lunch, normally with cream cheese or a bagel, and then I'll eat lighter in the evening if I have breakfast. But anyway, at the end of the day, we can turn things into a game. You can turn things into, when you get that soda, sip it, don't gulp it. When you get your Sour Patch Kids that you love, don't put a whole handful in your mouth. Put one in your mouth and suck on it until it's gone. It'll actually last pretty long. It smells like marijuana around here. No, I don't. I know what it smells like because, especially going to New York City, my wife and I went to New York City, and there was these little vans all over the place that you could, I guess, buy it at the time, and you could smell it all over New York. Anyway, anyway, my friends, if there's any general questions, look at that. Look, oh my word. What are the odds? Oh my word. If you guys have watched my video already of me finding a nickel, what are the chances on just a regular sidewalk? A dime. 2015. It's a year, that's the year I met my wife. Huh. What are the odds of finding a dime? I'm gonna have to make a separate video. If you guys seen my nickel video, if you've missed that, so basically anytime I'm on the right path, I often find something on the ground. So, and it's a sign from God, and it's something between me and God that I've always had in my heart ever since I worked with my dad. If I found something on the ground, especially money, heads up or not, it doesn't matter, because in these day and age, you find anything on the ground, it's fun. So even if I'd find a penny, I would praise God. I would thank him for letting me find it, because to me, it always showed that I was on the right path. I love this. And after some recent events, some hard times that came my way, I was walking and I found a nickel, knowing that I was on the right path. And now I find this dime. It's awesome. Anyway, if you guys have any health questions or something, let me know.